That's pretty normal. Good morning. This is a pre-travel day. So what we're going to do today is clean my house. We've got to get our bags packed. We've got to go to the grocery store to get some car snacks, to get some wine, and yeah, we need to talk about where I'm going. So join me. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I'm just going to sit out here and have my coffee, and we're going to chat about the trip that I did not tell you guys about. I wasn't trying to be a jerk by not sharing about it. Although my patrons do know, and they've been getting updates all week while we've been down there. At least that is my plan as of right now. Hold on, let me get Walter. Walter, you want to come up? Nobody tell Walter. He doesn't know we're leaving. He'll start to get nervous when he sees the suitcases come out. But this trip came about as soon as I found out we would both be fully vaccinated. We will be following, of course, all of the guidelines. But you guys know me well enough if you've been around for a while. And if you're new, hi, I'm Jen. I normally announce my Disney trips before I go. I didn't want to announce it because until like right today, maybe right now as I'm filming this, it didn't feel like it was actually going to happen. So we have a ton to do today. There's been some developments about the weather for the trip that I need to adjust what I'm thinking on packing just slightly because it's going to be hot, like the day we're scheduled to do Epcot in the morning. It's supposed to be 95 degrees. And I have thoughts on that because I'm not loving that Epcot doesn't open till 11 and it's already going to be so hot, but that's okay. These are totally overcomable problems because we're going to Disney. Well, Walter's not going, but we are. Okay, so the packing process has sort of begun. I'm going to show you guys the very real what it looks like in the process of packing. As we know, I take packing very seriously. And I've got the added owner's locker situation going on. So I have all of that stuff set aside in such a way that it's easy for us to get up to the room when we need to put it in the owner's locker, because this is our very first time with that. So I'm going to tell you about that real quick, and then I'll show you what I have kind of staged so far, and we'll get to actually packing it all up. Now, we are driving for this trip, so I'm not too concerned. You know, normally I hate to check a bag, so I like to have everything, really well organized and just in a carry-on. But this time we have the car and it's just Scott and I, so I can really take everything in the kitchen sink. Sadly, though, I cannot take my puppies, and they're both looking at me a little bit suspiciously. Okay, so here's where we are currently. This is the bag I'm taking with me in the car. This is another bag. That's our original Disney Vacation Club tote, which I may or may not leave in the owner's locker. I'm debating about that. This is the bin with stuff for the owner's locker, plus my park bag is in there. There's a fan in there that we're taking, the Brita water bottle that will go in the owner's locker. And then this entire suitcase is filled with stuff that is for the owner's locker. So, let me talk about that real quick in just a second. And then over here, I have the blanket that is Scooby's bed at night. I have all of my clothes. Now, you guys know this is my favorite trick in the world, to grab one of these garment racks if you have space for one. This one actually folds up and goes under the bed, and figure out your outfits. Once I realized that the weather was going to be as hot as it is going to be, I kind of switched up the amount of clothes I'm taking because we won't have a washer and dryer this trip. But hang on, and I'm going to tell you all about the owner's locker. Okay, so owner's locker is basically, my glasses are for far away, so when I put them on, I can't see you. Well, I can't see me. Owner's locker is for anybody who goes to Disney frequently who doesn't want to have to check a bag, or if there are things that you would like to have but that are just really not convenient to bring on the airplane. So there goes Scooby to go lay down on his blanket. There you go. So I've got things like the Brita water filter will go in the owner's locker. I have a fan, like a big plug-in fan, not big, it's medium size, but that will go in there. Extra toothbrushes, lots of toiletries, Once we get back, I plan on doing a whole video for y'all just about that. For DVC members, they waive the membership fee and you just pay every time you want the locker taken out for a trip. This is our very first time getting it. So how it will work is they will deliver it to our second resort, which by the way is the Grand Floridian. I haven't even told y'all that part yet. We are at Grand Destino Tower in a standard view king room for the first 3 nights. And then we are moving to the Grand Floridian for 3 nights. So this trip is kind of like a celebration of, yay, we got vaccinated, my 50th birthday do-over, and our 30th wedding anniversary and 31st wedding anniversary, both of which kind of did not happen the way that we had imagined that they would. So it's a big trip, lots of celebration, which is also kind of, we do plan on like dressing for dinner every night. And I need to tell you about dining plans. See, this is what happens when I don't like tell you guys I'm going. I have so much to tell you, but I guess things will reveal themselves as we go on. So these things that I'm packing up are mostly for our family trips in January, which are our big week-long trips for all of us. But I'll also pull the owner's locker out occasionally when I go by myself or when Scott and I go together. And so I've really been trying to think through what should go in there, and it's been a bit of a trick. So when we get back, be looking for that video where I'll go over all of the rules of the owner's locker. I'll actually show it to you guys. And, you know, if you're someone like me that tends to go frequently and there's things that are just like creature comforts that you'd love to have, but it's not realistic to haul those things back and forth, it could be a great option for you. So more on that later. Okay, let's talk briefly about my clothes. Lots of lightweight dresses for in the evening. Lots of that little cute dress, isn't that darling? I'll put a Stitch Fix unboxing up on the other channel if you're interested in getting a closer look at that. Lots of linen, lots of shorts. I've got these little high-waisted shorts that I love. Lots of really lightweight stuff. I've got a cute little pool cover up and tons of t-shirts. You can tell I'm kind of all in the same color family so that everything goes with everything else. And then I've just got for evenings, I've got this cute little jumper that I bought last year and I don't think I've ever worn in public. How many of you have clothes you bought during the pandemic that you've never worn in public? Me. And then this really cute little dress that I'm definitely wearing out. And I need to grab my shoes. So let's start to figure out where we're even going to put our clothes, shall we? All of my clothes that are kind of, you know, nicer and for dinner and things like that are all rolled and on this side, as well as a few of my t-shirts. And then on this side, I have my other shorts, my other t-shirts. They could be a little more organized. And then in this packing cube, I have all of my socks and underwear and sports bras and regular bras. And y'all, I'm not exaggerating. When you go to Disney and it's going to be as hot as it's going to be when we go to Disney, you must pack so much underwear if you do not have access to a washer and dryer. So that's really important. And then on this part here, which is this one of the things I love about this suitcase, I have my pajamas so that everything is nice and neat and organized. So I'm not using the compression packing cubes this time because honestly, I just don't need to. And because we're moving hotels, I just want things to be as simple as possible. So my clothes are all packed. I'm gonna get that one taken care of. My bathing suits are in my beach bag, and my cover-ups and my little sun hat. And then I've got to organize the mask situation. And yeah, we still have a minute of packing left. Okay, so I'm making really good progress. I just realized that the fan in my room has been plugged in this whole time, but I mean, we can deal, right? It's a fan. There's a fan in the background. Two things that I'm really excited about. Of course, my DVC blue card. What I'm doing right now is getting all the cards together that I need. You can get your DVC card digitally as well, but I like having my actual physical copy. So this I keep in a separate place. It's not in my wallet all the time. So I'm pulling everything out that I need to go in my actual wallet. And I'm using this adorable little Mickey and Minnie wallet that Karen sent me all the way from England, and I love. But the other thing that I'm really excited about, the other card that I'm pulling out, is my Tables in Wonderland card, which no, they are not selling these right now. It gives us 20% off of our entire bill at most sit-down restaurants in Walt Disney World. And they extended it 4 months for the park closures, and ours was to expire February 28th, 2021, but instead it will expire June 28th, 2021, so it will be good for this trip. I honestly was not even thinking that it would be good for the trip, so I was overjoyed to find that out, because it's great, because it's good not just on food, but also on alcohol, and I had purchased it last January, so I used it for our January trip, and then I used it for Princess in February. So I already got my money out of it, but now to be able to use it for this trip too was like a major bonus. I'm very excited about that. Okay, these just came yesterday. They are black disposable masks, because I don't like the way the blue ones look. I'm over that. And I have really cute masks, but everyone has told me that the disposables are best when it's really, really hot. Oh, we also went to the Adidas outlet yesterday, and I got a cute hat, and Scott got some stuff for vacation. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think of these. Okay, I've come down to the gym. I am sitting, that's in my house. And I'm on the rowing machine, and I'm getting ready to do an Apple Fitness Plus workout. I'm actually wearing a Princess Half marathon shirt from 2013. And I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I really have been running Disney that long. 2009 was my first run Disney race. What does that have to do with anything? The reason I'm working out, it wasn't actually on the schedule today to do anything other than go for a walk and walk the dogs, but I just got a text message from Disney that I will insert a text, or I can't even talk. I will insert a picture of here, making sure we were still planning on getting there at 3:30, and I got so excited that I got nauseous. Do you guys do that? I'm like that excited. And this has been going on since I was a little kid, and I need to work out. I think that will really help. So I'm going to I do Apple Fitness Plus on the rower, so I'm gonna do a 20-minute rowing workout with Anja, who is my favorite. Josh does rowing on Apple Fitness Plus, that's amazing, and so does Anja. And so I'm gonna just do that for 20 minutes, hopefully calm myself down, because I want to sleep tonight. We have a 7-hour drive ahead of us tomorrow, and I don't want to be exhausted tomorrow, and I really need to kind of bring it down. So I'm going to work out, and then I'll come back. Okay, 20 minutes. I'm feeling much calmer now. Okay, it is quite a bit later. I washed my hair, and I want to show it to you guys right now with the curl doing what I love for it to do, because once we get to humid 95-degree Florida, it may not look this good. So I just want you to, I want to leave you with this impression of my hair, which is what my hair can do when it is doing what it's supposed to do. I am feeling excited, anxious, I'm quite frankly nervous about being out in crowds. Scott and I have tried to like go out to dinner the last couple weeks. We've tried to slowly like institute some, oh, I'm wearing my magical shirt. This is from Neverland Threads if you want one. But there's just no getting around it. We're going to have some crowd anxiety. I have absolutely no question. But I'm just really focusing on getting to spend some really good quality time with my amazing husband. We have not been away together, just the two of us, since January of 2019 when we went on the Disney Dream together. And my amazing travel agent, Kim, which by the way, I will put her information down in the description box. She's the best. She's been my travel agent for quite a few years now. It's just, I know it's going to be a great trip no matter what happens, and I'm trying to have expectations that are in alignment with the current situation. So excited about whatever may come next, really excited to share it with all of you. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Turn on your bell notifications because I plan to have new videos up from this trip each and every week for the next several weeks. And I'm just really excited to edit the videos and share all the memories and relive them with all of you. Take care. We'll see you again very soon. I think Walter wants to come say goodbye too. He still doesn't know we're leaving. Say goodbye, people. I'll see you later. Oh, and if you want to see lots of daily vlogs like the one that I showed you today, head over to my lifestyle channel. That is Joyful Living. And I'll make sure I put that in the description box too. So take care. I'll see you on the other side.